If ever I had a video, would you dance in it?
So hey guys, welcome back to Otaku, and thanks for watching my last video where I tell you guys to vote those intro videos. For today, as you can see in the title, today I'll be telling you guys my experience, or not really experience, but this is just like the continue thing. Like last time I made a promo video about Nanase, where I talk about like what are my thoughts about after Nanase's graduation. And actually, while I think about it, maybe rather than talking just about Nanase, probably just talking like my full experience, or like what are my thoughts, cause Nogizaka has been there like for at least like I think right now it's 7 years now. After they celebrate their 6th birthday life last time, which they should have made last year. To take us my experience when I first started to know about Nogizaka, then like I haven't really planned what I'm going to say, but maybe like throughout this video I'll be just like the order will probably be the first point where I started to know Nogizaka and until now. And I'm not sure, like probably this video will go longer, but I will try to make it as simple as possible and try to not make it longer as it should be. So without wasting time, let's just go and start today's activity. The time when I know Nogizaka first was I think it was like, so right now, as you know, I'm in Beijing, but I'm not from Beijing. I'm from Malaysia, and I came to Beijing like in 2015, and I came to and I came with my family, and then I started to studying here in grade 9, and then I think in like around at the end of grade 9, then I have this Japanese friend. Then like I have a Japanese friend and this Chinese friend that knows a lot of anime, and my Japanese friend and that friend is like are close because they talk a lot about anime, and most of my classmates know about like some animes but because like, at that time, the only anime that I knew when I was at Malaysia was only Detective Conan. And but then like after I stayed here for a long that time, then I started to adapt it like the hobby of seeing anime and like watching and then being friends with a Japanese friend. And then in I think in the next year at the beginning, I'm not sure if it was the beginning of grade 10 or at the end of grade 9, cause like my Japanese friend then introduced me to this Japanese girl, this Japanese idol group where I never knew. And then like we usually look at the songs of those Japanese girls like frequently. And then after that, cause like since I watch a lot of anime and then I know a lot of Japanese songs, and after that I have this understanding of the Japanese culture more and like the language also. And I started to go into like watching real dramas, real movies. And then after that, after my friend introduced the other group and the songs, and then I started to watch the songs for half of grade 10, I think. Then after I like watch it every day, watch the songs and trying to know more about Nogizaka. I mean, know about those idol groups. And then I think I can't really remember a lot, but then I started to look more into the Japanese idol groups, and then I know that then I know the group's name was Nogizaka46, but at the same time I also know Nogizaka46, which I think that, but I wasn't really focused on Nogizaka46 because I was focusing more on Nogizaka46, and then I started to watch Nogizaka's like TV shows such as Nogizaka Tetoko, and then Nogizaka46. After that, for a while, then I started to develop like my own like how do you say, like my own so I started to like one member, and the first member that I like wasn't Nishin Nase, but it was the first, because like the first song that my friend introduced was Nogizaka46 10th single, which is Nandome no Aozoraka, which Nogizaka's 10th single, and the title at that time was Ikuta Harika. And then the first member that I like was Ikuta Harika, and then I think I really did like her, but then after I looked more in depth of Nogizaka46, and then I started to have another like member that I like, and it was Nishino Nanase, and I started to look more into Nogizaka. Then I started to realize that my Oshimen wasn't Ikuta Harika, but it was Nishino Nanase. Then at that time also, I think at that point I really know more about Nogizaka46, and I like, so basically at that point I watch Nogizaka every day. I like watch their parts, and then in my second semester of grade 10, then I noticed that because this second semester was 2017, and at that point I knew that Hashimoto Nanami was going to graduate, and I also knew that Fukago Amai already graduated on the year before that. And at the time I felt really depressed, not as depressed as now, but I just felt a bit regret because I didn't know Nogizaka for before, because like the more I know about Nogizaka, the more I know what the number of members that graduated before Nanami and Fukagawamai, which like Seiya Nakashima, and then and at the after my grade 10 year finish on the summer holiday, then I started to watch the full episode of Nogizaka Tetoko from the first episode to the end, and yeah, like and at that point I knew Nogizaka more than I have known for the past 1 year since I knew Nogizaka for the first time. And actually, like after that, I started like my third year of high school, like the third year of my year of school was grade 11, and then I started grade 11 on August, which then after a few days or a few weeks, if you guys follow me from my first video, that was the month that I first started my second channel. I mean, like the channel that I started my own, which is Otaku, and that was the first time and the first month and the first year I started YouTube on my own. And actually, I think I'm gonna end it for today, because there's like a more to the story of me. There will be a part 2 of this video, and I hope you guys, if you guys don't really want to miss that video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and click the bell button which is beside it. And if you guys haven't added me on Instagram and Twitter, my accounts will be in the description below, or will be in my end card later. And if you guys want to see me going to Japan, traveling there and going to Nogizaka46 concerts, please feel free to donate some money to my PayPal account, which will be in the description below. If you do that, it will be a really big support to me and to Otaku, so that we can do things more and do like better things in the future. And if you guys haven't watched my previous video, or you guys haven't watched the promo that I made last time, those videos will be here, and you guys can just click each one of them. And again, I guess that's it for today. Yeah, I think that's it for today. So see you guys in the next video.